Hi, everybody. Carl DePrado, A to Z Business IT. Thanks so much for joining me today. When we talk about cybersecurity, we like to talk about the triad of information security. I love that word, triad. Sounds pretty formidable. Sounds pretty big. Um, but anyway, the CIA stands for confidentiality. When you're sharing data, you want to make sure that that certain data is confidential, that it's only certain eyes can view that data. And then you also want to have integrity, meaning that that data can't be changed, that it's true, such as social security numbers, bank records, things like that, transactions. You want to lock that down and make sure that that's secured and not being altered. And then you want to make it available to the right people. We call that availability. So that's what CIA stands for. So one of the big tools that everybody uses to help with their own personal triad is passwords. And so I wanted to go over a little bit about good cyber hygiene when it comes to passwords. So first of all, it's tempting to use the same strong, easy to remember password more than once, but don't do it. The reason for that is if that website, one of those websites gets breached, your user credentials will end up on what we call the dark web and be shared out, and then they'll start to use it in other websites that they're looking for to break in. That's how the bad guys can proceed to breach into other accounts, and you might become a victim of identity theft, and we don't want that. So here's a couple of things you want to use. Do use long passwords or passphrases that are only for each account, and think about mnemonics to remember complex passwords like what was I going to say? Hey Jude. You may just would be like HJ, and then you'd proceed to go down the rest of the song. And so you want to keep those complex. One of the easiest ways to do this, by the way, is using a password manager, which can help you manage and create unique passwords for each site, and will encrypt those passwords and proceed to follow the triad of making sure that only you see them and that they don't change and that they're only available to you on your devices. One of the other don'ts is don't use passwords that are based on personal information. With social media and everything else, it's easy for the bad guys to start to guess what your password might be, based on birth dates and anniversaries and places like that. Good password managers are like Keeper and Lastpass. There are a few other ones there, but they do make it easier for you to keep track of these passwords and store them in a safe place in the cloud, in a very secure location. So I wanted to give you a couple of upcoming events that we have here. First of all, I always like to ask the question, is it better to have $1 million or a penny that doubles every day for a month? Well, first of all, if you get the choice between $1 million and a penny that doubles every day for a month, you're having a good day. But actually, if the month has 31 days in it, like October, that penny that doubles would be almost $11 million in value. That's, it's amazing what, doubling things are. So we want to offer you a way to become wealthy with knowledge to protect yourself, your business, and those you love. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And so since 2004, the President of the United States, along with Congress, has declared it to be that month. And the purpose was to help individuals and companies protect themselves as threats to technology and confidential data become more commonplace. And so what is cybersecurity awareness? Cybersecurity awareness is the process of training and educating your employees about ongoing threats in the cyberspace and how to prevent certain threats and what you must do in the event of a cyber attack. So we're doing our part at A to Z Business IT by delivering 31 days of training right into your mailbox. So for 31 days, you and your staff, your team, your loved ones, you can be doubling your cybersecurity knowledge every day. And so to do that, you just go to the link below, which is click.a2zbusinessit.com. Also this month, on October 12th, we will be holding a seminar on how to protect your business from financial theft by using offensive and defensive systems. It's going to be hosted on LinkedIn. Again, the link is down below. Thank you all for joining us. Have a great day. Take care.